This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so today I'm going to teach you Jenkins feedback. So three features which we have in the Jenkins primarily. One is scheduling. Second one is integration, and third one is feedback. So how can you pass the feedback? So basically here you can send an email, you can send a chat, and you can also visual pipeline. You can create it. So for the email, let me show you. So there are two plugins already installed. So you let's say go to any job configurations and post bill actions. If you go here, there's a two plugin installed. There's a one plugin which is here, email notifications, which is a basic plugin, and the second one is editable email notification. This is the advanced one. So when you see a basic, you have a email address to be provided and some checkbox which you can use it. Now here editable email notification is very advanced. Basically you can modify many things actually, from to list, type of the content, subject line, content, attachment, attaching the logs, and few advanced settings such as this one. You can also define the triggers, whom should get the emails if you have a failure, or failure sent to developer, or here contributor, culprits, build user, or many people. So this is the advanced. So two plugin is already there which you can use it. Now these two plugins will not work on the region is Jenkins is not a mail server. You have a
Right.
different
Mhm.
mail server which you need to configure. So what you need to do is a one-time activity, manage Jenkins, and under this configuration systems, here you have to configure both the SMTP server underneath. So two plugins, two options you will have it. So go a little bit down, scroll it, and then here you have extended email notifications, SMTP server. This is the advanced one. This is the advanced one, and if you can set it up default, and this is the basic one, email notification. So two plugin, two SMTP server, you have to do that. And this, once you are done with it, you will be able to send out notifications to email. Did you understand that?
Yeah. I got it. Mhm.
Now in terms of chat, yeah, you can send a chat. Many chats are supported, but most of the time either we use Slack or Team. So
Right.
what to do? So these plugins are not installed default. So you have to install the plugin. So here you go to this plugins manager, available plugins, and click on the Slack. And here it says Slack notification, which I need this one install. So Slack and Team both has to be installed. Done. So Slack is done. Now I'll go for Team also. So Office 365 connector, which is the team, which is needed for it. You should read it also. Done. So first thing, installing the plugin, that is done. Now second thing is configuring the plugin. So for configuring the plugin, you will go to the again manage Jenkins, configure systems here, and locate the Slack option. So I'll just search for it. Here it is. So here you can specify the workspace name of the Slack and credentials, whatever it is, and then you can try this. This is the default channel and stuff like that, and test connections you have. So if you have a Slack channels, this will work. Now question mark again, look at this, what need to be filled, you will have a complete information. So this is the way you can use the Slack. So once you configure, let's say you have configured already, then you can go to the any job, go to the configurations, go to the post bill actions here, and inside that you will have Slack notifications here. And once you configure in the backend, then you can check the checkboxes when you want that the chat to be sent to the workspace. So this is the one. Now for the team configuration options, there you won't find it. So where do you find it? So you'll find in the job only. So here, okay. So you have to configure it here only. Add webhook, the team's URL here. This is the pattern of URL you will give it. And after that, name and some advanced options are here. And here you can check it. So that means in one place you have a name, a URL name, and when that to be sent to that email and stuff like that. Sorry, chat. So this way you can do that. Again, if you're trying for something else, uh, concept will be same. Install plugin, configure plugin, use plugin. That's all. Getting my points?
Yeah, yeah. But this one, the Teams and Slack, it is a rare scenario, right? Generally, 90% of the time, people would prefer just the email notification, right?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, your
Mm.
requirement.
Okay.
So that is also you have it. Now, next thing is pipeline. So this is something which we need to understand. So pipeline means something like code. You're writing a code. So when you write a code, everything what you do, you can create a pipeline. So I want to show you that part. So create a new item. Here you are creating pipeline job. Last time we used freestyle,
Mhm.
and here then folder and all, and organization folder also you can create here. But here I'm selecting the pipeline. This is the one. Okay, here. So now this is something which you have to write a code for it. Now few options which you can see, it's common for every jobs, which you know that the real thing start from here, pipeline. So do you have a pipeline script? So you can embed it, copy paste here. Do you have a pipeline somewhere in the source code? Then you can specify which source code, where exactly all this thing. So I have a script. I'll hard code this. Few samples are there which you can use it. So let me show you one sample code for pipeline. So here, so now what you have in this code, there is one file called Jenkins Pipeline. This is the one. So it can be a part of SCM also, or there you can write a separate code also and keep it. So this is the Jenkins file. There's one more actually I'm having. Here it is. So it's this kind of code we need to sorry.
And what is this code for? How is this one useful?
Yeah. So this is called pipeline.
Okay.
So pipeline code. That means whatever the job you did it, whatever the job you manually created, sorry, for that you can create a pipeline, basically code.
Oh, so
So how
either
do we,
we can create it either through the configuration or through the code.
yeah, everything.
But which one is better? Is it better to create a pipeline? Because say for example, if I have like 10 APIs, right? If I had to use the configuration, then I will do it like 10 different times. But if it is through the pipeline, is it like just one time configuration?
Yeah, nowadays everything as a code. No, it's practice. We are having everything as a code.
Okay,
So in
got
fact,
it.
if you are doing CI also, you should write a
Hmm.
code for it. Now this code which you have is Groovy code. Okay,
Hmm.
it's not that difficult. Here, if you see, you can practice it. Using there's a book actually. This book. So here, so there's a book for entire things and so on.
Oh wow. Okay.
So now how do we do that? So pipeline means there is a one code you can say build. After
Mhm.
that, it should happen EOT. After that, it
But
should
this is
happen
not
package.
Ansible, right? Ansible comes like while deploying it. This is only
Yeah.
even pre-stage. We are still at the build stage. Okay,
Basically, whatever you did, job creation, whatever configuration you
got
did,
it. Hmm.
you can write a code. So in fact, your Ansible code will be part of this code itself.
Got it. Okay.
So like that. So all this you can write a code for it. So and we need to understand the little bit of fundamental of pipeline. So uh, this is a pipeline concept, and in the pipeline you have a stage, stage one, stage two, stage three. Now you give the source code here from inside pipeline. Here you get the feedback. It's a good code or bad code. Okay, success or failure. Okay, so here what you do, that code you build it. Here you unit test it. Here you package it. Here you acceptance testing. All this thing is done. And if it is pass, you get a feedback. If it is fail, keep repeating. Getting opens.
Yeah. Hmm.
So here you have a stage, stage. Now in the each stage you will have a steps. One, two, three, four, five. These steps like build, delete, clean, all this stuff. Okay.
Yep. Mhm.
In order to build whatever the job you run, build you do that.
Right.
You can call this. So now in that context, if you understand, this is the one pipeline which is called scripted pipeline. So any pipeline which started with a node which is scripted pipeline. Any pipeline which is starting with the pipeline itself is a declarative. So right now this is a scripted one. Okay. So there is a one URL which I have written, Jenkins pipeline. This one. No. Here. So you can read it this one, but anyways, I'm explaining it to you.
Hmm.
So this is pipeline. Why pipeline? What is Jenkins file which contain the code? How do we define it? So many ways. There's a two pipeline, scripted and declarative. The pipeline code which start with the pipeline, which is declarative. The pipeline code which is start with the node, scripted. Okay. Okay. So like this.
Again, is there
So
any
now
standard? I mean, like which we should be following it, like the scripted or the
anyone,
pipeline?
anyone.
Declaratives. Okay,
Yeah.
anyone is okay. Okay,
Yeah. Anyone, but you should be understanding that how to use it. That's all.
got it. Hmm.
So here, this is the scripted one. Now here, multiple phase stages are there, right? Phase. So here you see one stage you have here. preparation, one stage you have a build, one stage you have a UT, and one stage you have a package, and one stage you have results. So 5 stage you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it?
Yep.
Now in this stage, if you see what you are doing, so you used to check out the code, right? All of you. So here git means plugin name, and this one is like a URL. You can provide the credentials also, but right now because open source, no need to. So same thing you
Yeah,
were doing in
but
the
sorry, one quick thing, okay? But if you're going with the code, right, and if it has like the credentials, then everyone can see those credentials, right? Then that's like quite
ha
open to
that's
everyone.
so here you can store the credential in the Jenkins. You can
Mhm.
pass the key over there, no? Credential is being stored here actually. It's not hard
Oh, I see
coded.
what you mean. I see. Got it.
So here you have a credentials
Uh-huh.
here. So you just use the name actually, whatever the name you are using,
Got it.
like a
Got it.
sonar and GitHub.
Mhm. Okay,
So
because it is already configured predefined credentials, so we will use the key
yes,
here rather than complete credentials. Okay.
hmm, hmm. These are the comments. These are the comments. Now here you are setting up variable def maven home. It's a kind of groovy style. So this is the way you can define the variable ambient home. Here ambient you are setting the value. Ambient home variable you're setting value. Tool means what? So tool means this one, this one. Okay. So here do you have a any maven? So here I have a Rajesh maven. Okay. Here in this code what I'm having maven itself. So I'll just match the name maven apply save. So this is the one. This will check out the code, set the maven home tool. That's all. Now there's a build
But what is
activity.
the, sorry, what is the purpose of setting up that Maven home?
Uh, if you remember the very first session, very
Oh,
first
for
session.
Java building the applications. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So here you have to set the maven, right?
Right. Yeah.
See here, correct now. So like this you can set. So idea is how to declare variable, how to set the tool. That is you should take it that way.
Got
Okay.
it. Okay.
Now here you are doing the build. So here conditioning is there because the Groovy you can write a condition. So here if is Unix means the build machine where is happening. If it is Unix, then use sh. What is sh? So it's a build plugin. Let me show you. So go to any job, go to the configurations, and go to the job build, go to the configurations. Under the build steps, here you see add sh shell. If you are Windows guys, here it is.
Got it. Yep.
So sh means this one, bat means this one. So here it says, hey, if it is a Unix build server, then run sh plugin, else run the batch plugin means Windows. And now set up the variable which you set on top here. So mvn home, which is tools maven, it will take it up from there, and bin maven. Here this path is different, maven. Now clean compile, and some parameter to the project, this project. Got it?
Got it. Yep.
Something similar we have here, just goal name is changing ut test. Something similar for packages also. Now, do you remember this one? Stage results.
Oh, I mean, like at least just based on the name, what I'm guessing is it is more about like your unit test case results.
Remember that I display the unit test results on
Right.
the job
Yeah.
itself.
hmm
So
hmm
this is the plugin name,
hmm
okay? And here you are locating the XML file for it, okay?
Got it.
And Do you remember this? I used to display the package on the screen only,
Right,
job
right.
itself, somewhere here. No, somewhere I did it. Somewhere I did it. I forgot the job. So you have to look at the archive plugin and Jarbot. That's all. So this is a code like that. You have to write a code based on your what you're doing. Go to the pipeline. I had created it. Here it is. Configure it. Go to the pipeline code. Embed it. You can call it from the SCM also. Save it. Build now.
Got it.
So here you see preparation like that. Build
But
and
since
you
it
can
is
see the
Groovy, so now if I'm configuring brand new Jenkins server, then I need to install this required software, right?
no Groovy is built in the Jenkins only.
Oh, okay, cool.
So here you don't need to do that, else I would have said it to you.
Got it,
So
got it.
this is the pipeline. Now you can see the whole pipeline passed. You keep running it 1, 2, 3, 4, and something pictures you will see something like this.
So the same pipeline will we be not able to see if we do the through the configuration?
Yeah, yeah, same thing. You have to create separate job and connect to each other job. Remember, build other projects.
Uh-huh. If you don't mind,
Build
like, can
other.
you can you go
You
to
did it.
that previous one, the one that we did it for the test, like manually configured last week? Can we see like if the same pipeline appears there as well?
I mean, view will not appear, but
Mhm.
functionality you can get it. For example,
Oh,
build,
the view will not be there. Okay.
build. Wait a second. Job right. Build. You did it in the scheduling part. There's one job I created.
Mm-hmm.
There's another job I'm creating it. UT. Now, two job you created manually. Now
Right.
you connect build with the EOT. So you go to the build, go to the configurations, go to the post build. Here, build other project EOT. So now functionality, something like that, you created. So now build, if you build, trigger the build, EOT automatically will trigger like that.
But we will not be able to see the complete the pipeline here because it is developed.
View will not be there. There are few plugins are there, but I will not suggest you because that is getting deprecated. Nowadays we are using code itself for everything.
Got it. Okay.
Any questions so far?
No, it's clear. Yep.
Yeah. So this is the way you can do the pipeline. So yeah, feedback typically you can get it through email,
Mm-hmm.
chat, and pipeline. For this you have to write a code. So this is the way. Now, do you have any questions which I can cover now?
Uh, no, I guess for now I'm good because I configured. So I will try with this pipeline and see how it goes.
Yeah. So for pipeline, I'll share with you some of the reading materials,
Sure.
and I will share also videos
Mm-hmm.
uh, which has been dedicatedly created a pipeline. So here, Jenkins, all the videos you can find it here, Jenkins course. So your videos will be here somewhere here.
Yeah,
Okay.
advanced September. Yep.
Session 2, 4. I have not uploaded 3, 4 videos of last one. I'll do
Mhm.
that.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
please.
want
Yeah,
to,
because
So this is the one which is Jenkins pipeline, session 1, session 2 is in detail.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
And this book. So practice it. If you have any questions, again, I'll help you with that.
Sure. Thanks, Raj. And one other question. So the next session, is it going to be on the Ansible or?
Yeah,